There's a way to get a little culture and education while you're confined at your home. According to the Fast Company, Google Arts and Culture teamed up with over 2,500 museums and galleries around the world to bring anyone and everyone virtual tours on online exhibits of some of the most famous museums around the world. Now, you get go to the museum and never have to leave your own couch. British Museum, London. The Museum of the World offers an interactive experience through time, continents, and cultures, featuring some of the most fascinating objects in the human history, where Rosetta Stone and Egyptian mummies are just a couple of things that you're able to see on a virtual tour of the museum. Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, New York. The works of Pablo Picasso, Piet Mondrian, Jeff Koons, and Franz Marc are just some of the 625 artists whose work are a part of the Guggenheim's collection online. The J. Paul Getty Museum, Los Angeles. Los Angeles Premier Gallery has 2 virtual tours, including Eat, Drink, and Be Merry, which is a closer look at food in the Middle Ages and Renaissance. The Louvre, Paris. You don't have to book a ticket to Paris to check out some of the famous pieces in the world's largest art museum. The Louvre has a free online tours of 3 famous exhibits, including Egyptian antiquities. The Vatican Museum. The Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica, and Raffles Room are just some of the sites you can see on the Vatican's virtual tour. Other than the cultural heritages, science and technology museums also offer self-guided, room-by-room virtual tours, which I recommend to everyone, especially if you have kids in your family. The Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History, Washington, D.C. Move at your own pace through the 360-degree room-by-room tour of every exhibit in the museum. Some of the highlights include the Hall of Mammals, Insect Zoo, and its dinosaurs, and Hall of Paleobiology. NASA's famous Langley Research Center in Virginia, as well as its Glenn Research Center in Ohio, also provides some of the cool virtual tours of their facilities. With these tours, you get to see some of the most important technological innovations in mankind's history without ever having to leave your own home. National Museum of the United States Air Force. The tour centers around the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Dayton, Ohio, which houses a wide array of military planes and weapons. It also includes presidential airplanes of Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, and Richard Nixon.